And to me, it's just so cold-hearted. You can't feed people in public. That's ridiculous.
Well, Tom LaBonge is just trying to protect public safety.
Really? Is that what you really think?
And if we just keep feeding them, we're just encouraging them to stick around.
That's not true. There's probably reasons why they're homeless. Maybe reasons beyond their control.
Yeah, but that requires deep critical thinking.
Well, okay, well, yeah, and most Americans aren't capable.
I don't have the time for that.
Exactly, no one does.
But don't you think that this is just a way to encourage the homeless to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps? And don't tell me that the homeless cannot afford boots.
The homeless can't afford boots.
It's a moral issue. Why can't I give you a sandwich if you look hungry?
I mean, why can't these homeless people just eat this food that they don't have in the houses that they don't own?
That's a really good question.
Corporations know how to do business, and America is a business. I'm pretty sure it says that in the Constitution.
The agreement should be for the people, not the corporations.
Well, people and corporations are the same thing, according to Citizens United. So you only like certain kinds of people, so you're racist is what you're saying. When I go back to LA, how many cool points do you think it gives me to tell people, hey man, I just came back from Sundance? And what is your favorite film at Sundance?
I would say Happy Christmas. I laughed out loud, like, nonstop. I could not.
Are you a big fan of Jesus?
What?
He ends up pouring gasoline on himself and...
Spoiler alert!
Yeah, right there for you.
By the way, at the very end of the film, the Titanic sinks, okay? Just so you know. So you're from Albuquerque, where Walter White is from, right?
Exactly, and I've been on Breaking Bad all 5 years.
You kind of look like Walter White a little bit.
Thank you.
You have a confession to make here, sir. What are you doing in your spare time? He pleads the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a proper way to protest a particular idea?
Setting yourself on fire?
Yeah, would you do that?
With the proper press. Yeah.
Well, just be sure to call me before you do it, because I need more hits on YouTube. Of course, in the spirit of independent film, here we are sponsored by Stella Artois and Acura and Clean Coal and about 12 other corporations. How do you think that resonates with the independent film spirit?
It's a fun place and creative juices flowing, other juices probably flowing as well.
Oh, good to know. So what are you doing tonight?
Yeah. About to go liquor up.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later. No more filming, please.
90% of all Americans are going to be obese.
Yes, but facts have a notoriously liberal bias. What were they saying about sugar and all that stuff?
That we're eating too much of it, much like you're doing right now.
Sorry, the most prosperous insects have the most sugar.
Are you comparing us to insects?
Are we insects? I don't think so.
Are we human or are we dancer?
That's right. And then start eating your broccoli and you'll feel better.
Are you my mother, ma'am? You're not Big Brother, you're Big Mother. What do you think the founding fathers thought about the internet when they founded this country?
I thought they...
It allows some companies to have faster access to the internet than other people, right?
Yes.
And what's wrong with that? I mean, some people are more equal than others.
The dumbness of it is very valuable. The dumbness of the system is very important. It's like, you know...
I'll agree, the internet is pretty dumb.
Exactly.
Have you been to Reddit? You said that the first part was to educate people on how soil health equals human health. How many servings of soil should I be eating per day?
And charge the people $1.50 to see them. No, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. You pay paradise and put up a fucking lie.
You make a strong argument in the film that old people have souls. Do you stand by that argument?
Do you have a soul?
The more oil you take out of the soil, the worse it's going to be, not just for polar bears, my brothers and sisters up in the Arctic.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about polar bears.
The Keystone XL pipeline is an oil pipeline that is going to originate in Canada.
Well, nothing good has ever come from Canada.
We can keep our lifestyles as they are. We can power them with renewable energy.
Good, because I'm not willing to make any sacrifices about my lifestyle. Let's be clear about that.
That's okay.
How should the police reform their policies to be more inclusive of everyone and to be less murderous, shall we say?
I would say not murdering people in the street is a really good start.
That's a great start. So on a scale of Pee Wee Herman to George Zimmerman, how angry are you today?
Well, I'm trying to get past my anger.
But isn't the whole point of joining the police force to not be subjected to the laws of common man?
No, that is not. No.
Don't you think that television would be a lot more boring without the bad cops?
Oh, you need bad cop and good cop? That what you mean?
For entertainment value.
Fairness cop. It ain't got nothing to do with good cop or bad cop. You need fairness cop.
Fairness cops.
I got busted for a marijuana joint.
Hey guys, everyone, can I have a
That's completely surprising. I would have never expected that of you. Do you think that young people like yourself should still aspire to be police officers one day?
You know what? When I was little, that was one thing that I wanted to be. It really took me away from that and brought me here. You get me? It was like my calling, sort of. So
now you're a male stripper?
No.
Don't you think we should throw more money at the homeless?
Actually, Snoop Dogg came down and threw some money at the homeless when we were feeding them, and it created a big problem in our line. It was also only $1.
Snoop Dogg creates a lot of problems in my life as well. I got 99 problems, but homelessness is certainly one of them.
Yep.